Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for Monday, the 5th of October 2020. I hope you're doing well. It's still the weekend when I'm publishing this video anyway, in some parts of the world it is, and so I've got a half price reading sale still going on. It might still be going on when you're watching this, if you're lucky. This weekend it's been on my biggest block reading, so a 3-page reading that I get out within 24 hours, the same as all my readings. And the biggest block reading, it goes into what your biggest block is, what your biggest resistance is, what's that thing that's holding you back. It could be a belief, it could be a pattern, it could be anything. And goes into that block, where you learned it from, or what traumatic event instilled it in you, and then how to release it. So they're very powerful readings, very popular readings, these ones. If you would like one, this weekend they are 75 Australian dollars instead of 150, which is about 54 American dollars right now. So I believe. So if you do want one of those, go along to my website, BeHealing.com. So let's get your cards out for the day. Let's see what's going on. I'll see you on the other side of this. Okay, they're the cards at last, all week for these dailies as I'm doing them. And I always start from Friday, I record them from Friday. So many of those cards have come out. At last, we're getting one. So, right, what are the energies today? This is a lot of sadness here. Not in the cards, well, kind of in the cards, but the sadness today. You might wake up feeling sad. The energy's moving slowly. It's a boring day today. Like waking up, it's like, oh, I've got to go back to work. It's that kind of thing. It's a boring day. It's like, oh, I've just got to do my stuff. The sadness, when life isn't exciting, and we've had a very dramatic time, especially with that full moon last week, the weekend. Very dramatic time, and then life bores down again. It just gets normal again. It's like, now I feel sad because there's nothing much going on. Slow and steady progress toward Queen of Materials, toward your success that you want. Just slow and steady, boring energies, but you're integrating that in. Sometimes we've got to just be okay with life, putting the effort in with life, even when there's nothing magical happening, there's not manifestations and stuff. We're headed there. We just need to put that work in. Sometimes we get days like this where it's us offering the energy in, not getting much back from the universe. It's coming. It is coming, because look, I've got Temperance here. Patience is coming. What you want is coming. The universe You know, the wheels are in motion in the universe. This is just a day for you to give, do things. It is going to kick in again. The cycles come back around again. So temper yourself. Don't be too bored today. Just keep on working toward it. Put that energy in. Get a little bit of excitement going maybe inside of yourself to tell yourself, it is coming. You know, it is coming. My results are coming. Death. Silence of the Lambs. Look. Death. Just see how this face is just kind of melting into the background there, like such nothingness energy today, voidy kind of energy, in between energy today, could trigger us. But really, what is behind that, what we're waiting for, something to die within our lives, within ourselves, is the integration. You know, it's like something. It's like we've been through dramatic times, then life settles down to normal, and we're like, this is really boring. What's wrong? What's wrong? It's like, there's nothing wrong. It's right now. You know, you've let something go, and it's being released from you. You're healing something, letting something go, right? When we heal ourselves, like, life gets better, and it can seem really boring, and you might want to inject some drama in that. So many people do that. Have you ever noticed that? It's the people that get involved in everyone else's lives. They don't have much going on in their life because they're a bit bored, right? This boring energy today, you might want to backtrack and create some drama to make it more interesting, just to interest your ego. Don't do it. Just like settle into this healing energy. It's like, remember that time when all that chaos was going on, and you were like, oh, I wish it would all calm down. Now it's calmed down. You're like, oh, I wish it was all chaotic again. That's what it feels like today. Because when I picked this card out, I was like, wow, Silence of the Lambs. I'm like, yeah, creating drama, like creating crazy drama for the sake of it. Silence of the Lambs kind of thing. It's like, well, let's make life into a horror movie then. And don't we do that to ourselves sometimes with our focus? Like, let's focus on the worst thing that could possibly happen. What if there was like a serial killer that showed up? Like, sometimes our minds do that. How many times have you imagined the worst, like the worst thing that could happen? And then it doesn't. Our imaginations, right? That's how films like Silence of the Lambs are made, because of these imaginations that we've got, our ability to think of the worst. In our love lives today, we've got love yourself first. Very interesting. So you've been learning about self-love. You have been loving yourself first. It's like you've stopped looking outside of yourself for that love. Know that it comes within, and then it comes without once you've got that. So when you're doing the self-love thing, the energy gains momentum. So you do start attracting that love back to yourself, but it needs time. Like, you need to be loving yourself all the time, and you need to continue with that. For me, it generally takes about 3 months of doing something solidly before I get the returns from the universe from that, you know, before everyone else seems to reciprocate it back and show it back to me, you know, like raising your level of self-respect, and then 3 months later the respect comes back in. It's like me making videos, and then 3 months later the abundance in my business goes up. You know, it's always, if I implement something new, it's always about 3 months later that I really start getting the returns from that. So the energy is gaining momentum, so don't stop that self-love. It's very important. And then you've got some great cards out. Be flexible. Don't create dramas. Keep on loving yourself. Be solid, committed to yourself. Keep on moving forward. Keep on loving yourself. Serendipity, again, we had this card yesterday. And so there are signs, there are synchronicities, there is serendipity coming in, like chance meetings or information that you keep on seeing over and over again. It's that kind of thing. So there's some magic happening today. Not enough for your liking because you're a little bit bored, but it's going to lead to happiness. This is like slow and steady wins the race, leading to happiness. The energy is gaining momentum, but yeah, it might not be exciting because it's not drama. It's not drama today, and I'm just reminding you now, you asked for that drama to stop. Remember last week when you asked for that drama to stop? And now you're like, oh, some drama would be nice. That's what your mind's doing, you know. That's what your subconscious mind is doing. Oh, some drama would be nice. Let's mix things up. Let's throw a grenade in there, you know. It's safe for you to love, but it's not though, is it? That's what I heard when I picked this out. But it's not though, is it? It's not. Our ego cries out. It's safe for me to love. Oh, you don't know my story though, cards. Doreen Virtue. We know your story, Doreen Virtue. It's wild. It's wacky. But it's safe for you to love. No, it isn't. No. The ego says it isn't. No, it isn't. Like, do you know what's going on in my life, universe? How can you say it's safe to love? It isn't. It's reassuring us that it is, though. Conclusions are within reach, so we are sorting it out. It's going to be safe to love. It is going to be safe to love. It is. Look, moon hiding behind the trees there. It's not hiding very well, is it? But it's been shielded by some blocks there. You know. We can't see it fully because it is. There are some blocks in the way. Because block readings are half price. Maybe still when you're watching this. But the conclusions are within reach. It's going to be safe for you to love. Oh, this is just amazing. Look at this. But right now we're in between worlds. Right now we're like, it's not safe to love. No, there's some sorting out that needs to be done. There's safety that needs to be had. There needs to be agreements made. There needs to be something in place for me to feel safe to love. I'm not there yet. I'm in between worlds. It's not safe. Yes, I know it's going to be safe for me to love, but right now it's not. Because there's an unfinished symphony going on at the moment. There's this darkness still around. Yeah, I'm not into this yet. I'm not into this yet. But I'm going to get there. I am going to get there. I'm just, whatever's going on needs to be finished first, and then it's going to be safe to love. To love and co-create and do something together. To be with that one that I love. It is going to be safe. That soulmate. To co-create with them. But right now, we're not there. We're not ready. It's okay not to be ready. It's not safe to love at the moment. But it will be. And you're working on that. You're working on doing the healing, on finishing this symphony, sorting that thing out, of coming to an agreement so that it is safe to love with your soulmate and co-create with them. There's a lot of healing going on at the moment. Wow. It will be safe for you to love. It will. Lilac, first emotions of love. Again, back to the freshness of love. It's going to come back in. It might come back in today. I think this love is one that is already there, and it might be in separation, breakup at the moment, or on a bit of a break, or just going through a rough patch at the moment. It is going to be safe to love, and it will feel like fresh, new love when it is safe to love. The village. There's something about community today, and it's in this drama thing. Community can be great, but it can be a source of drama, right? So passions going on behind that mountain there. But your circle here, your inner circle, that's your safe place. The inner circle. Maybe spend time with your friends today. It's not going to be exciting if you do, but it might relieve the boredom. Don't blow things up though today. Just keep slow and steady. There's a lot of healing going on at the moment, and when you've got through this, you will be loving yourself. You're continuing to love yourself. It will be coming back in, and it will be safe for you to love too, so that you've got that going on. Probably work stuff going on. I mean, it's focused on work stuff. Knight of Pentacles, it's like, well, let's go back to work then. Totally that energy today. So there you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a message, a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like one of the biggest block readings while they're half price, go to my website, behealing.com, as fast as you can before tomorrow. It's usually about, oh no, I go to Thai school now on Monday, so it's usually about 1 p.m. Bangkok time on the Monday that I stop the half price sale. So you might be able to catch it on behealing.com. Thank you so much for watching anyway. I'm rambling. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.